Hi there. Welcome to the session OT Cybersecurity Procurement Processes and Practices series. Asset owners, common questions and concerns. Quick disclaimer here, these views are my own and do not represent the views of Securing Things and ISA or ISA Secure. Neither is this sponsored content. So let's dive in. And this is Securing Things by Muhammad Yusuf Hassan. So the question is, how do you verify that vendors meet the requirements as stated in the procurement language? So verification is where independent validation or certification, for example, ISO Secure and other industry certificates really shines. And this validation makes the process much easier. When you require independent security validation, certification, or assurances in your procurement specifications, you're asking vendors to provide independent third party validation that their products and development processes conform to industry best practices and meet industry standards, for example, ISA IEC 62443. But it's not just about certificate. Beyond that, it's important to review the scope and level of certification to ensure one, it covers the product or systems you are procuring. Second, it matches your security needs. Third, meets your required capability security levels. For example, if you require a vendor to have SDLA certification for their development lifecycle or CSA certification, component security assurance certification for their components, you can verify that easily. You can start by checking the ISA Secure Public Registry, where certified products and suppliers are listed transparently and are kept updated. And that's your first line of verification. In cases where products and vendors have other certification bodies certifying the products, for example, TUV, you request for those validation details, up to date certificates, and any ongoing validation as part of your active contracts. In cases where products and vendors don't have certifications from certification bodies, you may need further assurances via third party validation testing or independent reports. You need to understand the testing scope, what was included, what was excluded, how does that impact your purchasing decisions and relevant to your requirements. So in practice, this means asking vendors for certificates and related supporting documentation. Things like testing scope, exclusions, vulnerability management policies, patching practices and procedures, and securing security testing results. And don't forget to build in an ongoing monitoring so you may know if any changes after the contract is signed and ensuring that they maintain certifications throughout the ongoing contract periods. In short, independent certifications, for example, ISA Secure and verification testing or validation, gives you a certain level of assurance, though your procurement process should include further due diligence, including documentation review and continuous supplier engagement, and perhaps your own validation or testing, wherever it's feasible. So I hope this has been informative and you are already ready to tackle OT cybersecurity challenges and hurdles within your organization. Let me know in comments on what you would add or do differently. I'd love to hear more from each of you. So I'll end up this session here until the next one. Remember, it's a great day to start securing things for smart and safer society. Take care. Bye.